Malcolm X, also known as El Hajj Malik el-Shabazz, remains one of the most influential and controversial figures in the fight for civil rights in the United States. Born in 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska, Malcolm's early life was marked by hardship and racial injustice. His father, a Baptist minister and outspoken supporter of Black nationalism, was tragically killed under suspicious circumstances, believed to be the work of the Ku Klux Klan. His mother was institutionalized, leaving Malcolm and his siblings to navigate a harsh world on their own. These early experiences fueled his deep resentment towards systemic racism and planted the seeds of his later activism. As a teenager, Malcolm fell into a life of crime, engaging in theft, drug dealing, and gambling. At the age of 20, he was sentenced to prison for burglary. What many don't know is that prison was the turning point that shaped his future. It was during his incarceration that he discovered a love for reading. Spending countless hours devouring books in the prison library, he even taught himself to read and write fluently by copying an entire dictionary page by page. It was also in prison where he was introduced to the teachings of the Nation of Islam, which provided him with a newfound sense of identity and purpose. Upon his release, Malcolm quickly rose through the ranks of the Nation of Islam, becoming one of its most powerful and charismatic spokespersons. Unlike other civil rights leaders of his time, Malcolm X took a more militant stance, advocating for Black empowerment, self-defense, and the rejection of integration with white society. His speeches were fiery and unapologetic, capturing the attention of both supporters and critics. One lesser-known fact is that Malcolm was an avid chess player, often using the game as a metaphor for the racial struggles in America. He believed that understanding strategy and thinking several moves ahead were crucial skills not just in chess, but in life itself. Despite his radical rhetoric, Malcolm's views evolved over time. His pilgrimage to Mecca in 1964 was a transformative experience that altered his perspective on race and unity. Witnessing people of all colors praying together in harmony led him to embrace a more inclusive vision of Islam and racial equality. This shift in ideology distanced him from the Nation of Islam, eventually leading to a public split with its leader, Elijah Muhammad. Malcolm began advocating for a broader, more universal fight against oppression, which included forging alliances with civil rights leaders and activists from various backgrounds. This new direction, however, made him a target, and tensions escalated within the Nation of Islam, ultimately leading to his assassination in 1965 at the Audubon Ballroom in New York City. Beyond his activism, Malcolm X had many interests that were lesser known. He was passionate about the arts, particularly music and poetry, and often used writing as a form of self-expression. He had a keen sense of humor, which he would sometimes display in interviews, offering a glimpse into the lighter side of his personality that many did not get to see. He also loved tailoring his own suits, believing that personal presentation was an important form of self-respect and dignity. Malcolm X's legacy continues to inspire people around the world, not just for his fight against racial injustice, but for his resilience, transformation, and unwavering commitment to self-empowerment. His life was a testament to the idea that people can change, grow, and redefine their purpose. Whether viewed as a revolutionary, a radical, or a hero, his impact on history is undeniable and continues to shape conversations about race and identity today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content on American history.